All right, so we're going to give everybody a minute to get here. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Carol. There you are, first one this morning. Good morning. Sorry, my hair's looking crazy, but this is Coffee and Bigfoot. August 21st, right?
Yeah.
2022. I'm losing these days. They're blending together, Good morning, everybody. I'm here with Mr. Anderson.
Good morning.
Mr. Tornancasa. Pork and beans! Mr. Tornancasa is going to join us. He's on his way from his place. This is my rabbit, Thumper. He's a lion head. Here, show him my rabbit, Jerry.
Uh-uh.
Why, Mister? Come here. Come here, Thump. Come here, buddy. Mr. Thumpies, huh? He likes coffee and Bigfoot, man. So there you go, Bubbers. All right, go play. Anyways, hey, good morning from the UK. Fluidity, what's up? Mitch, what's going on? She Beast, Paul, Oreo Pudding, what is going on? Everybody, what is up? So, oops, sorry, Mr. Anderson. That hunt last night was, yesterday was pretty good, huh? What, Thump? Don't come over here and try to, here, you want some coffee, Thumpy? No, he don't want no coffee. Mr. Tornancasa said he's bringing coffee, so why, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why.
He texted me this morning and he said, this is what Mr. Tornancasa said this morning, guys. He said, do you want me to bring creamers or do you drink your coffee black? I said, I drink my coffee black like the Bigfoots that I chase. Because that one yesterday was black. And he thought that was pretty funny this morning. So, we're trying to have a really good day. I know we normally do this coffee and Bigfoot outside. I'll get to your comments in a minute. I know we normally do the coffee and Bigfoot outside. Guys, we had storms roll through last night and storms this morning, okay? Roll through pretty heavy here. Let me just take a minute. Here. Let me take you with me for a second, guys. Stick with me, all right? Because I am going to show you, my Jesus picture. And check out my Jesus picture. Pretty cool. I'm going to show you what the outside looks like here. What the sky is looking like. You can hear the rain. Ooh, you can hear the rain. Hit the laptop. So that's why we're not doing coffee and Bigfoot outside today. Okay. So with that being said, I'm sorry, but we are doing coffee and Bigfoot here. So let's see what everybody's got to say, guys. I got to lean up, okay? Because this couch sits way back. We're getting I think I'm going to build a little studio out back for coffee and Bigfoot. I was looking at some stats yesterday on the channel, and you guys have made coffee and Bigfoot huge on this channel. Yeah, it's actually bigger than the live hunts.
Yeah.
According to the stats, I know I don't believe it either, but wow, So I mean, coffee and Bigfoot is good no matter where it sits. I agree, lots of wood knocks. Last night there was a lot of wood knocks. I think, I was thinking about that last night. Oh man, look at this. Hold on. Rain on my laptop. I was thinking about this last night, guys, and build a studio in the ravine, have coffee and Bigfoot in the ravine, or maybe start having it at Old Man Whistler's. Problem is, I don't function, or the geosite or somewhere. I don't know. I got to thinking last night, man, and I was talking to Mr. Anderson, because I was pretty excited about what we caught last night. yesterday during the day. Okay. I was pretty excited and I was like, well, So I was talking to him. Yeah, I was talking to Mr. Anderson about it. I called him and he come over. And I started talking to him about it. And I was like, I was looking at the stats and this coffee and Bigfoot thing, I said, it seems to be doing all right. I mean, it's a good, way to touch base with everyone. And, he's like, well, maybe we should do something, build a studio or something. And I was like, well, that's kind of a good idea. And maybe we can have guests on, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's up to you. This is your coffee and Bigfoot, it's just my time to touch base with you guys. You caught so much yesterday. I know there's so many. How many times did you? What, 5? We caught
Something like that.
5 different times. I caught it on tape.
Yeah.
Just
Something
walking
like that.
circles. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to timestamp anything because I don't want to take anybody's glory from you guys. You guys love. Going, look at this, look what I found. And I love that. And I like it because half the time I don't even know. I'm catching stuff, and you guys are. What is
Cardboard?
What?
Mr. Anderson looks like a cardboard.
Where?
Right here.
Looks like a cardboard cutout. I know. I need to get one. That way I ain't got to deal with them. I can just set them around,
It was running.
Yeah, I love my mug. Mr. Dill, thank you.
I'm not fully awake yet. So.
Yeah, Mr. Anderson's not even awake yet. We were up pretty late last night. He stayed here. Slept here because I was pretty amazed at some of that. I couldn't believe that we lost that day watcher. He was slipping. And I think it's because he's watched me so much and he thinks he knows, what I'm doing, and anytime I change something up, I think, we have a really, really, really good opportunity to, yeah, that's right. That day watcher he was confused, So, all right, what else we got here? This feed. Don't be surprised if you return to find your deer stand torn down. I thought about that. I did. Don't matter. I'll put it back up. But I mean, I got true stands. I got tree stands all over. I got like 4 just laying in the backyard right now. Don't we?
Mm-hmm.
I got one, in the backyard that I just sit in sometimes for no reason. I'll go out there and have my coffee in it. You know what I'm saying? And because I got some woods out back here, and I'll watch the deer and watch the rabbits. We got a little field that we cut. So, hide and seek. He says day watcher was confused. That's right. I thought about the tree stand too. Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure at the end it knew that, that I was sitting up in that stand. I don't know, because the very last time we captured it, it was walking towards base camp. Which means it's thinking, well, maybe it was, he went back to his camp. So it went over to camp to see if I was there, Yeah, it was walking that trail because that trail is the easiest way to get to base camp. There's a lot of prickers and stuff around base camp. You know what I'm saying? And then you have to go down through that trail where that X was to enter into the big woods, into, that whole area, So if you notice, he walked around and he walked that perimeter of those thicket. He walked that perimeter and then he went, whoop, and he walked right in there, So I thought that was pretty good. Yep. What else we got here? Good morning. Good morning, DA.
Good morning, DA.
Good morning. I know it's a little early. Yeah, no, it's not. It's 9 o'clock. That's when we usually have our coffee.
Look at this and that, bro.
What?
Say good morning, everyone.
Oh. Darn it. Here, I was trying to be the first one on this morning, and I forgot to send it. So who was the first one on this morning?
I think Carol.
Carol?
Yep, Carol.
Carol was. Mr. Anderson did mail your stuff out. The rod that Julian won.
Yeah, she should have been there today.
I thought they said Saturday. Today's Sunday.
Oh, yeah. Should have been yesterday.
Should have been there yesterday. So, let us know, if you've got it or when you do receive it. We have the tracking number for it, too.
Yeah, we do.
So, shoot me an email, and we'll get that tracking number to you. You still got it, right?
Yeah. All
right. Yeah. We still got the tracking number for that. So what else we got? Jackie Ham, what's up? Good morning from Alabama, Curtis. What is up, Paul? You should strap your GoPro on your chest. Yeah, I know. I keep saying that, and I got one. Go reach and grab that. I got one, and then I keep forgetting to strap it on. It's just stupid. I'm wearing my shirt for coffee and Bigfoot. Nice. Wearing your shirt. See, I got one. Chest cam. Straps down. Wears on it. Goes over your shoulders. So, what else we got here? What else? You've been in the stand before, but yesterday was unreal. I know. See, if you remember last time I was in that stand, I told you guys I was watching them come out of that ravine going towards from the right to the left. Because if you're sitting in the stand, the ravine is it's not right in front of you, but it's off to your left just a little bit, okay? Straight through there is the ravine. Then you have that trail that runs next to it, moving left, all right? Then moving left, way over there is the cave. And I mean way, way, way over there is where that other ravine and that other cave is. And we don't normally go over there. So, and I was watching them walk back and forth from there. You know what I'm saying? That one day, that's when I went live. I wasn't even going to go live, but I went live that day to, that's where the growl came from. Yep. When are you going back? I want to go back right now. I ain't gonna lie to you, but it is soaking wet. And I mean, we got torrential rain, lightning, thunder, wind, the whole 9 yards yesterday. And it's raining as I showed you right now. So it's raining. I think they like when you bring them gifts. I don't know. I mean, everybody likes getting gifts, Thumper, why are you thumping over there? Rabbits, when they get either mad at you or they want you to do something, they'll go whack and they'll thump with their back leg on the ground. What? Not worth going out and chance getting hurt. Yeah, it's wet out there. I'm not worried about that. I'm more worried about either that iPhone getting ruined. Was that the sun? Yeah, sun, guys. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, that sun comes out, we're going Bigfooting. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because I know tonight I have catfish. I gotta shoot, so I can't do it tonight. I got a midsummer cat thing. Or fishing. Yep. I got some cats I got to do tonight, catfishing.
No, George, it popped upside down, right? George, right?
What?
Ones like this, it's yours.
No, they're just upside down for no reason. There's no mine or anybody's. I mean, you want a pop, grab a pop. But this is coffee and Bigfoot. So I don't know what you think you're doing.
Oh, more coffee. Cool.
All right. Well, I know.
2 cups, I'm done.
Not me. Like 4 pots and I'm done.
Yeah, I know. You like your coffee more.
Yes, I do. All right. One more fishing. Sun. bringing in the storms. Yeah. I was yelling at the screen, he's right there. Carol, I can just picture you going, he's right there. Why can't you see him? You know, that would be hilarious. That would be funny. You know, Indiana and Ohio going to rock with storms. Yeah. We're supposed to get them all day, huh? I didn't even look, man. My phone's just died on me. I didn't even look. Mr. Anderson. It's in the studio.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. I was no kidding. She says I was not kidding. She was yelling. Get a couple recorders to set out. Yeah, I know. I don't think my trail cams have the cheap ones. I don't think they got audio on them. I don't know. Can't remember, to be honest with you. Good morning, Darla. Good morning. Glad you made it for coffee and Bigfoot, you know. What else we got? You totally messed with them. They lost where you were. Yeah, see, I think that's the key. Once they know where you're at, listen to me. Take your friend, go in the woods today. You walk in first. Have your friend go in and try to find you. All you got to do is just stand behind a tree and watch him. And you'll watch everywhere he goes. It's not that hard. These day watchers, they're very, 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 very smart. It's not just a Sasquatch thing, okay? Mountain gorillas do the exact same thing. You know what I'm saying? They have a day watcher. That's actually where the term came from, was from gorilla behavior, okay? The term day watcher actually came from gorilla behavior. What they do is, but with the mountain gorilla, they're not sleeping. They're just, they're protecting the other tribe, usually watching for predators and big cats, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. And people gives anything away. Get a tree tent and spend the night out there. Yeah, because, well, they would have to they'd probably throw rocks at the tent. They probably would throw rocks in. I stayed out there in a lean-to that I built when we did the 4-day hunt. And dude woke up in the middle of the night walking around the tent. And Gary Dill actually found eye shine on one of the videos behind me. So when I was laying in my lean-to, run up the lakes. Do you think they are more nocturnal? I believe they're definitely more nocturnal. They're way more active at night. If this species was not a nocturnal species, number one, you wouldn't be getting that eye shine like that. Okay, that's indicative of night, animals that have real good night vision. And number two, they would have already been discovered walking around in the middle of the day like that. The reason why they're not discovered yet is because there's not many people in the middle of the woods. Go get that rabbit from going down that hallway. Bandit, I got another rabbit too. Come on, Bandit. I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying?
Nocturnal.
Oh yeah. The reason why they're nocturnal, you'd have more sightings. It's just that. Oh, is he? It's just that simple. You would have way more sightings than you. That's a fly on the screen. Get out of here, man! Come on. The flies have been so bad here in Ohio this year, guys. I don't know about where you guys are living, man, but wow, I think Mr. Tornicasa's here. So, but that's why I believe that they're that way. All right, Mr. Tornicasa. Look at this, guys. Mr. Tornicasa, come on in. I got you a seat ready. Look what Mr. Tornicasa brings. Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure your mug was full.
That's right. He ain't playing. Coffee and Bigfoot.
And witches.
What? Oh, from the Unexplained University. So Mr. Tornicasa gets, I got a Bigfoot mug, and he's going to get himself a ghost mug. All right. Touche. Nice. But yeah, that's what I think's going on. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, Mike, they said. Carl said, good morning, Mike.
Good morning.
The flies are terrible in Texas, too. Yeah. Dude, I was down there one year doing a hog hunt. I don't know what those little things are, them little black things down there that you guys got that bite. Holy moly, them black flies, man, down in Texas.
You're not talking about sand fleas, are you?
I don't know. Well, no, they fly. They're like little black flies, man. They bite, dude. They do, you know.
I know about sand fleas.
Yeah. Oh, and from being a Marine?
Yeah, Paris Island loaded with sand fleas.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You guys got to remember Mr. Tornicasa is also a Marine. So, you know.
Long time ago,
back in the day, you know. So.
Yeah, I know the judgment right there on you looking at me. I got to have a little sweetness, all right? A little sweetness, that's it. That's all I ask. That's all I ask.
Coffee and Bigfoot, he's got sugar.
That's all I ask.
I don't know what to even say, guys, you know. But anyways, yeah, yesterday's hunt. I think Mr. Tornicasa, I think you were the first one to post.
He was.
Oh, when I saw that
something.
moving and walking, I took an instant clip of that and put it on there. I want everybody to see that.
Yeah, we need to probably see if we can enhance some of that footage. You know, see, the thing is, when you go live, I don't have the raw footage, so I gotta download it from YouTube. All right, then I gotta stick it in the editor, see if I can isolate and zoom. I'd like to, do that, see what we can find. See, what it does. What did we got? I was a Marine.
Oreo
pudding says I was a Marine 20 to 2011.
Yeah,
there you go.
I was in from 97 till 2005. I'm a military mutt. Then I got into the National Guard after that for another 7 years.
There you go.
For the money.
For the money?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so not to...
They swayed me into the Guard.
No,
the Guard. I'm talking about the Guard.
Oh.
The Guard pulled me in for some money to re-enlist. So.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I gave in.
Okay. Hey, did you see the end? It was walking in the direction you said you heard it going. Yeah, we seen it. And the very last time we seen it, it was walking straight down the trail towards camp, towards base camp. Look at my hair, man. Holy moly, Mr. Tornicasa comes over all cleaned and showered.
Got to every once in a while,
Bro, man, this is Coffee and Bigfoot. We don't shower here. No.
It's Sunday.
Yeah. So what else we got here? But yeah, we seen it. Good morning, Mike, and thank you for your service. Karen Burns says. Well, that's where I was at. Yep. Says I was yelling at my daughter, was laughing at me. Yeah, Carol said she was yelling at the TV, going, "It's right there. Can't you see it?" I thought that was great. I thought that was hilarious. Well, yeah, that was some pretty good footage. What happened is I think that day watcher lost me, and it didn't know where I was because I watched it do a circle around my stand looking for me. It didn't know where I was at, so I got nervous. If it doesn't know where you're at,
starts getting antsy.
It starts getting antsy because I think over by the cave in that area is where I think they're either bedding or staying or home base, maybe. I don't know what kind of term to use for that.
You think their behavior will change if they if they know you're there but can't find you all of a sudden?
I think their behavior is definitely going to change.
I mean, you think that might be more negative than positive?
I don't think it would be a negative thing. What I think is, I think it would be a panic mode. Where is he? Where is he? We need to find him. Because he don't know if I'm going over to the tribe. There's probably young there, juveniles. I think somebody said they seen one swinging from a tree or something in one of the videos. I was in the Navy. Curtis says he was in the Navy.
CBs.
Yeah.
Okay.
CBs.
Mm-hmm. I seen a lot of CBs in Iraq in 2003.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were building a lot of stuff then.
Vanity, more behavior, more information. That's right. The more we can learn from these things. Just them walking through the woods, we can learn things, We need to get, some better video of them. And I'm hoping we can. Now, look, if this would have happened in the fall when all them leaves were off that trees, we'd have been able to watch that thing's behavior. We'd been able to watch it circle us.
Probably would have seen you too.
Yep.
If you were up in
there. Yeah, but I mean, I could have been in the ghillie. You know what I'm saying? If I'd have got it, gotten that ghillie suit, because that would have been a different story, guys, if we'd got the ghillie suit. What else we got? GoPro. I know. What else? Knowledge is power. That's right. Good morning. Kenny Miller, what is going on? Good morning. Think his behavior might change and he might bluff charge you. Okay. I hope so. Let that thing bluff charge me. Because I got you on film, Even if he does break my arm, I'm the man that got his arm broke by Bigfoot on film. See, Bigfoot just doesn't understand. I'm about to make him famous. He's already famous, but I'm about to make him real famous, Because I'm gonna get him on film. There's no doubt about that, Play music or something loud to see what they do. Maybe take a Bluetooth speaker and just do some call blasting out there and see if they go over there and then go the opposite way, I mean, who knows, Do you think they will see you as an intruder, Bigfoot, if you are in a ghillie suit? I don't know. I really don't know, I mean,
you drop the hood and just be like, it's me.
Well, what
it's me.
What would happen if you bought a Bigfoot costume and walked around the woods? What do you think they would do?
My first instinct says probably
because I've thought about that. Well, I've thought about that.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll show themselves to be like, "Who the hell are you? Are you a real Bigfoot?" But I'm sure they could probably tell by the way you walk and everything else. Your smell, They won't break your arm. They will rip it off. Yeah, and beat you with it.
What's funny is that thought was in my mind when you said that, but
Well,
that's funny that she said that. I was
Yeah.
like, when you said that, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, man, don't do that. I need it. I need my arm. You know what I'm saying? Says you need to see what happens to Mark Burton from the Trail of Bigfoot. What happened to that guy? Good morning, Dillo Gamer. There you are. Good morning. Coffee and Bigfoot this morning.
That's funny, Carol.
What?
Carol said.
What'd she say?
Might get a she Bigfoot wanting you as a male or as a mate if you were in a costume.
That might be a problem.
Your life would change pretty quick.
You're absolutely correct about that. You know what I'm saying? So what else we got there? The more often you go there, the more pissed off they will become. I've been doing this for a minute now. And we have watched the aggression rate go up. Laura, I don't know how long you've been with the channel, but I've been bashed in the face twice with a stick from a Bigfoot. Well, one time, I don't know if I'd call it a stick, more like a log. And the second time, it was like half a tree, you know? So
That amplified too.
yeah, that
What
got
they hit you with, that
yeah,
amplified.
yeah. Yeah, because the second one, dude, did you see the second one was like that big around? I don't know. The first one was only like that big around and like maybe that long, you know? I come whipping in, hit me right in the face, bounced off me, bounced off my face, and then bounced off my cameraman's shoulder, and then went right in front of the camera. Like, you know, do you have you tried a scent blocker? Of course. I scent block every time I go in, but here, let me give you the science, guys. Sasquatches do not rely on their nose. They do not have the elongated snout for the sensory organs. Okay. We know gorillas don't rely that much on their nose. Most primates don't. Okay. Baboons are different. They have the longer snout. They have the sensory organs inside of them. Look, Chris Brackman, everybody knows who he is. Huge Bigfoot dude, expert, whatever you want to call him. Has the whole thing about that. Okay. On his website, he talks about that they just don't have the room for the sensory organs for their smell to be their primary, I don't want to say line of defense, but sensory. Their primary sensory are definitely their eyes. And you can tell by the way that they're further apart, okay, which gives them more peripheral, and this is science, which will give them more peripheral, okay? And they're probably designed more because if you look at all of the daytime sightings that have descriptions on what the eyes look like, everybody says the eyes are black. You ever seen a deer's eyes in the daytime? They're black. Unless you get really super close and look into them, okay? They're black. The reason why they're black is because they are targeting more on movement, okay? They're not focused on color like, our eyes are. They're more focused on movement. We have a focal point, the way our eyes are designed, that you see a spot this big and everything out of this spot, guys, is blurry. Deer don't see like that. Animals with darker eyes don't see like that. Everything is crystal clear. They don't see dimension like we see dimension. They see more of a 2D picture with movement. Okay. They're just like deer eyes. All right. And if you go to how does a deer see on Google, and check out a bunch of YouTube videos, you'll understand that little concept a little bit more. All right. And most animals are in that same bracket, okay, when it comes to that black eye, Now, their eyes really ain't black. If you used to grab it and get up close and look, you would see, there's a pupil and there's an iris, and, but human eyes are different because we only can see like this big, Everything that you look out here is blurry as long as you're looking right there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Woodwalker, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, wild animals do smell a different sense, but there's a difference between. Look, man, I've got so close to deer and haven't descented. It's all a wind thing, You got to be careful when you're doing it because there's thermals and everything else and this, that, and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So, just being downwind isn't good enough, because you could be downwind of something, or upwind of something, and it not smell you, and then all of a sudden smell you. It's not that the wind changes a thing called thermals. You want to know about scent and thermals? Go to Whitetail Habitat Solutions, Sturgis' channel. This guy is an amazing whitetailologist, man, and he has taught me so much. He's changed my hunting. He's changed my hunting. He's changed my tracking. He's changed everything that I know about deer. The dude is amazing. He is the number one on the planet. And Annie T, good morning. I see you there. But, he is the top-notch whitetail behaviorist on the planet. And that's fact, hands down. Anybody that argues that, you don't know what you're talking about. Because I'm going to tell you right now, all you hunters, half the things you thought you knew about deer, like peeing on scrapes, it works. You know, peeing in the woods, it's a myth. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you why it's a myth, because all scent, when it's mixed with ammonia coming out of your body, will neutralize into ammonia within 20 minutes. Check it out, man. He has a whole scientific study on that. It's actually pretty cool.
Thanks, Dillo, by the way.
What?
We just thank him for the catch on the video.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was pretty. That was.
Oh, I was just, when I saw it, I was excited. I'm like, oh, I got to clip that, post that. Everybody, if anybody missed it, they could see it.
So this morning, we're drinking Dunkin'.
Mm-hmm. It's the first time I ever bought one of those, and I sounded like an idiot going through the drive-thru because I'm like, they asked what I wanted. I'm like, you got a big thing of coffee? I'm like, I didn't know what was called a box of Joe, and they're like, oh, you mean a box of Joe? And I'm like, oh yeah, that must be it. I'm like, it sounds good. So they probably figured they got a newbie going through the drive-thru for coffee.
There was like this guy, man. You know, yeah, give me a box.
I'm not a big coffee drinker, so
I am. I drink
I
coffee.
like it, but every once in a while.
Well, man, I drink coffee.
My son drinks coffee all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm a coffee drinker.
Yep. All right, what else we got here?
Hey, thanks, Darla.
Yeah, that's a cool cup.
It's never too early for Halloween.
Well, Mikey does. He's the lead investigator and point man at the Unexplained University online. If you guys haven't got over there, get over there, subscribe. You can watch Mikey's story over there. You guys got something coming up. The Witches thing's almost done, right? Mm-hmm. Should be posted here soon, sometime this week, and that's a big thing. There's a witch's tomb over there at West Branch, and there's Sasquatch walking around. They actually heard some tree knocking while they were doing a paranormal investigation over there at the witch's tomb. And for those of you that do know the legend of the West Branch Witch, guys, you don't. We've been working extremely closely with the Historical Society and sat and went through countless hours of microfilm, of microfiche at the library. We've discovered a lot of things. Where everybody thinks the grave is, ain't even a grave. So I ain't going to reveal too much because I'm sure Mr. Tornicasa don't want me to do that. But, like I said, if you guys haven't heard Mike's story, man, get over there. It's a pretty interesting story. Mr. Anderson's story will be released, I think, probably midweek, I think, is what you guys got that scheduled for. I don't know. So, Darla said she's seen it. All right. Yes, I'm a subscriber, Darla said. I really liked the deer stand video. Yeah. Woodwalker. Wait, you haven't seen nothing? Dude, that thing was walking around. It all don't get loud. Wake. Mrs. Mills. She's already awake. She's already pissed off. So, Mr. Anderson. That rabbit goes in my wife's room. Your
wife's room's shut.
She's freaking pissed.
Here you go. Let's get wicked. There you go.
Yeah. You know what you got to get? See how I got a Bigfoot? You got to get a ghost one.
Yeah, I'll be looking.
Yep.
Now that kind of got the coffee taste, I got to find a mug now that's better suited.
You're right. I mean, there ain't no better mug than this mug. I don't care what it is.
Looks like Harry from Harry.
The only way you can improve this mug is if Bigfoot's face was on one side and mine was on the other. Just kidding, guys.
Said two mugs.
Yeah. Seen it. It says hide Bluetooth speaker and fake them out. That's what I was just talking about, and then see if we can slip up, slip away, because it seemed, that was, actually there's zero Zero. A couple deer. That was it on the trail cam footage. I don't think they're using them main trails. I think they're crossing them. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're walking straight down there. I think they used to. I think they do at night, but I don't think they do during the day because now we've been there. You know what I'm saying? But we learned something about when they know you're there, but they don't know where you're at. We learned something about behavior that I thought was extremely interesting, you know? So I think that kind of gives us, man, that flies, dude. That gives us an upper hand, but we got to be careful how much that we use that knowledge, because that knowledge they will counteract with behavior change, you know? So most animals will. Yeah, you're right about the mug. See, and what else we got? How to Bluetooth. Any trail cam footage? I answered that. You are so right. LOL. Yeah, they look close enough. I mean, yesterday I was pretty impressed with yesterday's footage. I was excited. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I read a comment this morning where, you know, on Outdoor University chat where somebody's like, Mr. Mills needs to calm down. Guys, you ain't standing in front of an 8-foot, 900-pound creature that's looking for you in your tree stand. There ain't no calming down. You know what I'm saying, dude? I mean, you know, it's kind of crazy. It seems like it ranges you from your wood knocking in a stand. That's why I knocked once. When it knocked once, I knocked once back, if you remember. And that's when it came and was going, where is it? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was a pretty good hunt.
It was a pretty good clip. I can't remember who posted it on the chat room on Outdoor University, but somebody posted that clip at the 14:37 mark.
Yeah,
where you could see.
Is that the very beginning where I said I seen something down at the trail? I haven't seen that one yet. I told you
that was a really good clip. You can see. I don't know if it's the same one, but
is it black?
Yeah, it's pretty clear too.
Really?
It's a good one. Yeah, it's a good clip.
I want to see that, man. I want to see that. Yeah, he was looking hard for you. Yeah, he was. You know, what else we got? Day Watcher. The Day Watcher did not lose you. That was great. Did not. Oh, like, no. And that's something we learn about behavior. You know what I'm saying? And listen, man, you got a lot of guys that claim to be trackers. Okay. To be a good tracker, you need to understand animal behavior. And that's just the bottom line. Not to, you've killed maybe 14 deer in your life and you can follow a blood trail. That ain't a tracker. You know what I'm saying? Tracker implicates animal behavior to locate them. All right. Animals will be doing a certain thing in a certain area, okay, at a certain time of the year, under circumstances, they'll be there. Okay. Sasquatch are a little bit different because they are a very highly intelligent animal. Now, this is where the comments are going to come in. They're not an animal, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, they are. You're an animal. I'm an animal. We're all animals, flesh and blood. Okay. Now, there's different types. We can get into all that and all that God stuff, but whatever, you know. So once you implicate that behavior, you know, you'll be able to start building patterns, behavioral patterns. Okay. Like, yesterday, I know that I had it logged, okay, that it was cool. I have the temperature logged. I have the fact that the storms were moving in. So we know all these factors, okay? You know what I'm saying? Where we were, what we did, all of that's logged. You know, this is our log. This channel is our log, guys. This is what we use. You know what I'm saying? We, it says, you're not an animal. I'm not an animal. I don't know about all that, man, But whatever. If it bleeds, it's an animal. That's right. But man was created in the image of God. So, yes, I do believe that part. We're not going to have that conversation, guys. It's too early and it's for coffee and Bigfoot for that one today. I tried to get a nameless preacher to hit me up, because I wanted to start something, Bigfoot in the Bible or something, like maybe doing at night or something, for those of you that do want to talk about that, a lot of you don't want to talk about that. Some of you do, but, that's what we're trying to do is leave religion out of coffee and Bigfoot this morning. So,
Oh, look at that.
there's a fly. See, I told you, look at that thing. Get out of
He wants the
there.
attention. The fly wants the attention.
He wants to be famous.
Yeah. I want you to zoom in on all of his parts.
What do we got? If you had 4K, there would be so many people talking about that. I do have 4K. That's an iPhone, bro. The problem is I have to set the resolution lower because my service provider just can't keep up. It's just that simple. I have no choice but to go to Verizon. And not only that, being in the woods is different than being in a room. The autofocus on that camera, I can't turn it off. I've tried. It's picking up leaves here, a leaf here, a tree here, this. So it's constantly going, you know what I'm saying? And it's trying what it's thinking about getting the best picture. So, the only way to do that is with a high-end big boy camera. You know what I'm saying? And plug it into the iPhone. Mr. Tornicasa's working on that. He said he had a picture on for like, what, a couple seconds, you said?
Yeah,
You had it working?
I think my cable, there's a problem with my cable or the camera, but we'll test yours and see what we get.
Okay. We're probably going to work on that today, so let's see what we can get. Yes, I see what you're saying now. Good points. What else we got? Oh, politics or religion. Yep. Guys, we're not talking politics or religion here. Okay, please. This is Coffee and Bigfoot this morning. And that's exactly what it is. Wait, it's Coffee, Bigfoot, and fishing. Because I'll talk about fishing. You guys got a fishing question. I'll answer a fishing question. What else we got? You got to read the directions when you get the new camera. What do you mean? They send directions?
I don't know about that.
They send directions?
Directions.
See, only the women read the directions. They'll get the box, and the first thing they grab is the directions, and they'll go. And then they'll grab that thing and be like, we're like, God, throw the directions. We're looking at this thing. We're looking at like a, just like a Bigfoot going, pushing buttons, trying to figure out what it does.
You like a challenge. You don't want to just get the answers.
Yeah.
You got to figure it out.
Yeah. When all else fails, read the directions. Yep, you're right. That's funny. Yeah, we got to read the camera directions. Well, see, what we're trying to do, it's not in the directions. I'm trying to use my regular camera, that we use for the ghost hunting and everything else. That's got infrared on it. It's got night vision on it. I'm trying to plug that straight into the end of my phone and use that as my primary phone's camera so I can stream from it. So I can go live, put the phone in my pocket, and hold the camera, with the zoom and the night vision. That's what I'm trying to do. And Mikey did find a video on it explaining, the iPhone was explaining it. So, and we're working on it. We're working on it, guys, because we got some night vision. I don't have to have a light. I wonder how good their vision really is. How, can we lose them, if we don't have light, So, I don't know. When are you going on a night hunt? Not tonight. I got a catfish segment I'm shooting tonight. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe Monday or Tuesday. I'm not too sure. we are getting behind on so much editing here at Outdoor University. And not only at Outdoor University, also on the Unexplained University online. We are getting real behind. So we got to try to get some of that done and caught up. The new site administrator is on me pretty hard. Like I said, I hired a new site administrator and she is tough. She's straight running it like a business. You know, she's like, you can't do this, you can't do that. And I said, well, I can do what I want to do, but I mean, your job is to work it in. You know what I'm saying? You know, because this is our channel. You know, this is the people's channel, and this is the way that will stay. So your job is to work it in and figure it out. So, but we're getting through it. You know, she's going to be, you know, managing both channels. Mr. Tornicasa's channel and Outdoor University. So we're going to get that done and get that taken care of for you. You know, I can't wait for the split screen. That's technology that's really hard that we're trying to figure out. I did figure out to do a split screen, one part night vision, one part whatever, not or therm or whatever. I know I have to stream to another service. Then I have to have that service stream to YouTube. That's the only way I'm going to be able to do that. So did you hear of Mike Patterson? Go to his channel. Have I heard of Mike Patterson? You guys told me this before, and I think I have went to that guy's channel. What was that guy we were watching the other day? Remember, we were watching some guy the other day, and I was just like, he's like, well, I've been doing this for 30 years, Bigfooting and gifting these things for 30 years. I'm thinking to myself, yeah, stop gifting them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Look, if I was giving you things, right? Mm-hmm. If every time I come into the woods, I gave you a cup of coffee and then I left, then
I'd be ready for you to come back with more coffee.
You're right. You'd go over there and get the coffee when I leave. Right? Mm-hmm. You didn't have to. You don't have to show yourself to me. That's what I'm
sitting high and wait for you to bring me more.
Let's work on getting a microphone. Yeah, we're going to get a parabolic. I want to get some kind of a parabolic that just plugs right into the end. We you know what I'm saying?
Does your phone have a 3.5 jack on it?
It's an iPhone. I don't know.
Oh, the iPhone? Okay, I thought you were talking about your Android.
Oh, no. I would love to use my Android. Yeah, the iPhone's only Bluetooth. Listen, the only thing I know how to do is turn the iPhone on. And sometimes if I push the main button, right? Then like 3 apps come up, and luckily YouTube's one of them. I'm like, I don't even know how to use the thing, dude.
Yeah, it took me a while to get used to the iPhone too, but
what is this dude thinking, man? You know, why would he build something?
It's only Bluetooth. Also, there's no inputs for like headphones or like my mic that I got for my camera.
Yeah,
I can't just plug that in on like I think most Androids have a jack that's a 3.5 you can plug in audio listening to, or maybe a mic.
Really?
But at least my iPhone, anyways, it's all Bluetooth.
Huh.
It's all Bluetooth. There's no.
Do you have a PO box? Yeah, I have. Yeah, I got an address. It's on the website. I mean, I don't need a PO box. DA, just email me. Email me. Mike, does Mike's Ghost Channel have any content yet? Well, what's on it is pretty much just Mr. Tornicasa's story. Mr. Anderson's story will be up there. I do know midweek that the witch's tomb, the West Branch Witch, I don't know what you guys call it, but The Legend of the
West Branch. Yeah, the Legend of the West Branch
Witch.
Yeah.
The Legend of the West Branch Witch will be revealed midweek on there. I think they have a couple. Don't you guys have a couple hunts going up on there? Cemetery hunts, nighttime cemetery hunts.
Yeah, I mean we're gonna try to add something extra like that, but we're trying to get this main one done and up on the site.
Yeah,
it's a lot of work.
Yeah, I know they're going to be doing live hunts over there. Probably from cemeteries and haunted houses.
That's why we got to get this connection for the phone and camera thing straightened out. So
so they can go live because what they're going to do is they're going to go live. Then all the EVPs and everything else, like the next day, will be posted. The evidence will be posted the next day because you're not going to be able to hear the EVPs live. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe that would be crazy.
Sure. Yeah, that'd be great if you could. But so that's how that's going to go over there. All right. What else we got? Should read the directions.
DM. I was going to say I saw your comment here. It's not really my channel. Just so you know, it's his channel.
It ain't my channel.
Well, it's his channel.
No,
he's gonna let us do the content.
It's owned.
Yeah.
The channel is owned by Outdoor University. Okay, and I happen to own Outdoor University, but the channel's owned by Outdoor University. It is Mr. Tornicasa's channel. He is the lead investigator on that channel. Most of the decisions on that channel will be made by Mr. Tornicasa. Mr. Anderson is a secondary lead on that channel also. So you will be seeing a lot more of Mr. Anderson on that channel. Mr. Anderson and Mr. Tornicasa is doing the Legend of the West Branch Witch.
I think a next site will be
we've been working Towner's Woods.
I think
we've been working on
Mike wants to go out there.
I don't know about all that. There's not much to the Towner's Woods thing. I already know that. There will be they've been working on this West Branch Witch thing, man, for
been a couple weeks.
Yeah, a while now. You know what I'm saying? They just didn't just go out there, and just sit on, a supposedly West Branch Witch graveyard and ask questions. This is an in-depth 100% look into the legend, where the legend was started, what we found, what the Unexplained University found, and their findings. And I've reviewed all the footage. And I'm a skeptic. There's a few things I can't explain. So, it's taken them a path down. Well, there will be a part 2. I can promise you that. There will be a part 2. I'm not going to release the name because I don't want anybody else getting wind of it and using it first. Because people have already got wind. Nameless Preacher, there you are, have already got wind that that the Unexplained University has been doing this research, and there's already been other people over there trying to slide in real quick and get a crap video in real fast on it, but this is really not a video. This is actually like a documentary on it. So,
hey, Woodwalker, the channel is the Unexplained University Online.
Yep, that's what it's called.
Yeah. And we started off just by posting a little clip where I go into the detail of my first paranormal experience. Something maybe we're thinking about expanding. Just we could post, like me and Jerry post some of our experiences.
There's going to be a lot of Bigfoot stuff on that channel too.
Yeah, I think
there's going to be a lot of Bigfoot stuff on that channel where Mr. Tornicasa and Mr. Anderson will be, because I'm thinking that that's going to be where we travel to do our Sasquatch investigations. I think the geosite, now don't quote me on this, guys, okay? Because there's always things in the works here. But I think that Mr. Tornicasa and Mr. Anderson are going to be doing some traveling on that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe going down to Salt Fork, checking out, all the sightings in Pennsylvania. I told you about the spot I got in Kentucky, and that's pretty far. I need them to go down and investigate that and stuff like that. So there's going to be a lot of Bigfoot on that channel too. Just so you know, what else we got here? I'd like to say before, you can't hoax live hunts. That's correct. You cannot. That's why we go live, baby. That's why we go live. And that's why Mr. in time will be going live. The channel is going to evolve exactly the way Bigfoot evolved on this channel. There was some evidence caught, some edited videos where we presented that evidence, and then we went straight to live, which is what Mr. Tornacosta is going to be doing, because you can't fake live. Your connection is unstable. Please, wait while we are retrying to connect. Why? What did we do?
I was just
I don't know, man. It's on Wi-Fi. Freaking Spectrum, man. Come to Rhode Island, Mike. There you go. Yep. Yeah, Mercy, the Vampire and the Conjuring House. Yeah, the Conjuring House is up there, ain't it?
I've never heard of it, but I'll take a
look. The Conjuring, the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Are you going to LBL in Kentucky? The land between the lakes. I would love to go to the land between the lakes, guys. I would love that. Love that a lot. Yeah. Tell me, Spectrum. These guys, all they do is take your money, man.
It's a monopoly.
I know, man. Pisses me off, Have you ever had anyone try to get on Whistler's land without permission, trying to find Bigfoot? No. Nope. See, most people know. Look, I'm going to tell you right now, old man Whistler is old school. You walk on his property, the first thing he does is pull a shotgun out with salt rock in it, and asks you, "What are you here for? Why are you here? What do you want?" The dude ain't going to play with you. You know what I'm saying? He don't care if you call the cops for pointing a gun at him. He'll tell the cops, "Get off my property," and point a gun at them. He doesn't care. He's old school. This dude just does not care. And most of the people around here know, that they don't really need to get shot, so they don't really mess with old man Whistler. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I've told you this before, all the way around the state park, okay, all the land of the state park, there's already researchers in there, okay? The researchers that are in there all collaborate with each other and all have a designated area. Nobody treads on other people's area. Outdoor University did that at first, and I had to contact these groups and tell them that we were sorry because I didn't know there was researchers in there, because we are not Bigfoot researchers. Okay, there's still somebody that's treading all over other researchers' things that I know is pissing them researchers off, because they've contacted me and asked me, "Hey, can you please tell him to stop?" I said, "That's not my problem. Outdoor University wants to stay out of it and stay neutral." So all those properties that touch that state land, you know what I'm saying? I'm almost 100% all have some kind of Sasquatch activity. And there's a lot of them. There's another piece over there. That's right across the road. That's pretty big. And the person that owns it is a deer hunter. And I've asked him to do research on it. He's like, "You're not going to go walking around my woods messing my deer pattern." which if you're a deer hunter, the last thing you want is a Bigfoot researcher walking around your woods, rubbing scent everywhere, screwing up the entire deer. You know what I'm saying? That's the last thing you want, And when I asked the guy, he had some pretty impressive bucks on his wall. You know what I'm saying? We're talking 200 class deer. So right when I seen that, and I asked him, I said, where those come? He said, out back. I knew the answer was going to be no. So, but there's a lot of area around there. And look, I got trail cams all over Whistler. You walk in those woods, you're walking on those trails. I have trail cams off the trails, on the trails. We've never caught nobody there. I think one time we caught a stray dog.
Yeah.
That was it. And it wasn't even Old Man Whistler's dog. What is going up, Tony? How are you?
Do you believe in peanut pan? Peanut butter.
Peter Pan peanut butter?
Yeah.
I mean, I know they like peanut butter because they took ours. But I think ours was all natural.
Yeah.
I put all natural peanut butter on because I didn't want you guys beat me up going, you're going to give them cancer,
Supposed to be Peter Pan peanut butter?
Yeah.
Is that what that was supposed to be?
What is it?
Daniel?
Yeah. Peanut pan.
Like Peter Pan. Remember Peter Pan peanut butter?
Peter Pan picks a peck of pickles. Oh, man. I know we got.
I still hear the
Doing
commercial
fine,
in my head
Charles.
from that
What?
Peter Pan peanut butter from when I was young.
I don't remember
Weird.
that.
I
Some
don't
things I
forget
commercial.
that just happened last week, but I can remember a commercial from when I was a kid. Peter Pan peanut butter.
Is that what it said?
I'm not going to embarrass myself and sing the jingle, but I still remember the jingle from the commercial.
Sing it, Mikey.
Nope.
Sing it, Mikey.
Nope.
Sing it, Mikey.
Sing it, Mikey.
Hey, everybody, watch now. Everybody's going to ask you to sing it. I got you guys all messed up on the peanut butter. I know. Look at Calabresi's laughing at us right now. You know what I'm saying? So sardines, yeah. Oh, I'm sure they love sardines. Fish. They're probably opportunistic. Mainly, their diets are probably shrub tips, roots, grasses, leaves, stuff like that. But yeah, they definitely eat meat. There's no doubt about that. You know what I'm saying? Bears eat meat, but bears' primary food, they have to, ingest a lot of calories, shrubs, grubs, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you'd have to see, look, I told you everybody's going to ask you to sing it now. Sing it, Marine. He said,
Sing it, Mikey.
Oh, but I think, their primary food, probably a lot of, vegetarian stuff, blueberries. There you go. Yep. Stuff like that. But, they definitely eat deer. I mean, I'm sure they eat fish. We know that, there's been all kinds of reports, in Canada when them salmon are running, man. We've seen a Sasquatch grabbing salmon. We've seen, there's a lot of those reports. There really is a lot of those. Look into that. Woodwalker says maybe all of the researchers on state land are driving the Bigfoot to Old Man Whistler's. No, I don't think they're driving the Bigfoots over there. I think at this time of the year they are, of course. But I don't, because in the winter, most of it's, public hunting land, and there's some that you're not allowed to hunt on, and stuff like that. So, I mean, I think there's just so many people there, because there's mountain bike trails there. There's all kinds of stuff there. You know what I'm saying? And there's just people just walking around hiking. I mean, you guys seen when me and Bigfoot Mama was out there, some mountain biker just pulled right up to us. Was like, "What's up?" We're like, "That's weird. We're Bigfooting, and you're driving a mountain bike here, But that's just what people do out there, So I think, they stay off that land. They're not on that land. They don't even come on that land at night. They don't need to. There's enough land. There's enough private land, over there and stuff like that they can hunt, live, and everything else. Now, I think when the food starts getting scarcer in the winter and the green starts dying off, I think their area spreads out more. You know what I'm saying? Where they can get over to the lake, get fish, from the kill off, get, You know, when the water starts to get cold, the shadows start dying. You'll see them floating to the shore right before ice. You'll see it after ice, you know, and I'm sure they get, you know, take advantage of that. I'm sure they take advantage of the streaks in the creeks, you know, and the streams and stuff like that because, you know, food's a lot less scarce, you know. Do we know? Do they stockpile food? We don't know, you know. That's something that I've never heard anybody ask, you know. Fat Boy says, "Sing it." I told you they're not going to give up, man.
She beast.
Sing it, Mikey.
She beast. That's the
You
story
wake up
of
my wife,
my
man.
life right there. I've heard that a million times. It's that Life cereal, wasn't it?
What?
Mikey, will eat anything?
Yeah, that's right.
That's what
Life.
She beast was just saying.
Oh yeah. Mikey will sing
Oh,
anything.
I heard that so many times.
He says, "That's funny. You got to get to the cave." Yeah, we do. We got to figure out how though. See, I've been thinking about it, and there's two things that's going to happen. He says he likes it. Hey, like he likes it. There's two things that's going to happen where I'm either going to get attacked again, or if that's where they're sleeping and stuff like that, it's going to totally alter their behavior, and it might push them,
Or they'll accept you as one.
or or it pushes them off the land because they feel insecure. And you know, that's when you start walking around the woods enough, you know, I don't care how much food or forage you have there, deer will leave and they won't come back. You know what I'm saying? For a while. So we don't know what we can do. You know what I'm saying? Drone. I agree. We have a drone. I got a drone. I just got to learn how to fly it. You know, I don't know how to fly it. Mike Canyon came back you up at the cave. Yeah, Mike can back me up at the cave. Yep. Drone. I see you, she beast. We got a drone. I got one. You know, we can, you know, get a drone there. The problem is you got to get close enough to it, and those are woods, and they're thick. I don't know, you know, how we're really gonna fly a drone. I mean, if I'm that close to the cave, and I got to be close enough to see the cave for the drone. You're not flying a drone in the middle of the woods. I don't care how skilled you are. You know, there's sticks, branches, everything else. You know, but if I'm that close, I might as well just walk in there.
There's a fly again.
Can't fly. You know what I'm saying? Read the instructions, sheepies, to the drone. Touche. You know.
We need to hire somebody to read
Remote control
instructions
monster
for us.
truck. Yeah, that's another one. I'm a remote control monster truck. Somebody said, you know, drive it up in there with a camera on it. You know,
In theory, it sounds good. That would be, I mean, what kind of terrain you think a monster truck, a little remote control monster truck, can go over?
I don't know. Probably not as good as train as a big monster truck.
It'll hit a tree laying down, and then you got to find a way around.
Yeah.
I mean, if you get above the tree line with the drone, you might be able to get some view.
Yeah, you probably could. You know what I'm saying? So, what else we got here? I agree with Mike. The terrain matters. Yeah, I'm sure of that. You know what I'm saying? We got to find out. We don't know. No donuts? Mikey already ate his donut.
That's probably. I was looking at the donuts. To be honest, when I was at the drive-through, I was thinking about it, but then I don't need any donuts.
I don't eat any donuts either. I'm already fat enough.
No more donuts.
You're right. I got to start losing some weight because I might have to run from the Sasquatch one time. You know? Next time, he says, God breathe. You know?
I won't be the slowest one, so I'll be all right.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's why I used to love Jack, because he had pins in his leg. I don't even have to exert myself to outrun him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No more ghillie suit deer stand filming. Hey, baby. The rabbits down there. Next time, I think you need to be to quit to see them.
Quick? Is that what it's supposed to be?
Quit.
You need to be quick to see them?
You need to be quick to see them. I agree. I mean, dude, see, you can only see like them walking through because there's so much foliage. There's so much foliage, you know. I tried to zoom in the best I could on them, guys. I really did, you know. Love the donuts.
Tony. Go to the cave and start singing the peanut butter song.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe you can hear Sasquatch laugh.
Protecting the cave area. Oh, the Day Watch is definitely protecting the cave area. DA says there's yeah. Last time I went there, they beat the crap out of me, man. By myself. Thermal will pick them up. Yes, it will. Yep. Tony says, LOL. I mean, yeah, man. Yeah, they weren't not nice. I didn't even make it. I was still an easy 100, 150 yards from that cave in that winding ravine because it's really steep. You can only get in like one way, you know? And when I did get in there, I had to walk down. And as I was walking down, they weren't having it. It wasn't having it. And there was two of them, one on each side of the ravine.
That's funny, Daniel.
What? What Daniel said?
Daniel said.
What did he say?
Yeah, that was funny when they hit you in the face.
Yeah, I didn't think that was too funny at all. You know what I'm saying? But, well, I don't know. You know, I don't think that was too funny at all. What was the chatter sound like? What does the chatter sound like? You know what it sounds? It's hard to explain. It doesn't sound like anything that you've ever heard.
I wonder if it got captured.
It doesn't.
Because didn't you hear it? I remember you said you heard it.
It's hard to say that it sounds like a language, and I'm going to show you why, okay? And it probably is. I'm going to say why, because you never hear it long enough. You know what I'm saying? You're like, you know, that's all you hear. You don't hear like paragraphs of it, you know? And you'll hear like over here and then over here, you'll hear it. You know what I'm saying? It's like they are communicating with each other. That's definite. You can tell that it's communication sounds, you know? Samaritan's chatter. What else we got? What's Tony's channel? I don't know. Yeah, Tony, what's your channel? Hey, Charles. Yeah, everybody's talking about that 14 timestamp. I got to dig it up.
I saw was Tony posted the clip. Maybe
really?
His clip.
I got to use it. Mr. Tony Costa's going to take over for a minute.
I'm not singing the Peter Pan peanut butter song.
Why not, Mike?
I'll have to find. I'm sure you can find a clip of the original commercial. I'll record it and play it sometime. You can see what it sounds like. Jody Ferguson, what's up from Northwest Arkansas? Never been there. What's it like right now there, Jody? Is it hot, cold? Here it feels like fall is already moving in. I'm not happy about it. No, sorry, Dillo. Not the singing type. Morning, Patrick. You're in PA, Daniel? I've spent some time in PA. Hermitage, Newcastle. Yingling became a thing for a while. I used to love Yingling beer, and then all it takes is one bad experience with it. Now I've lost the taste for it. I can't drink it anymore.
What, Yingling?
Yeah. Used to be like all I would drink, and then drank too much one time of it, and now I don't like it. It's like I can't stomach it anymore. I can't even taste it.
I ain't no good.
Scranton, where The Office was, the movie The Office is supposed to take place, right?
Oh, yeah? Scranton, PA. It's hot up here in Ontario.
DA just submitted to your channel, Mike.
All right.
Keep it going.
Stella.
Keep it going.
Yeah. Are you the cameraman on?
You could say that, I guess. One of the two.
One of the two. You know, we have a camera crew that, you know, does do some filming, but I wanted to send them in there with, you know, Brian, my good cameraman. But they wanted to be a more authentic experience for you guys. They didn't want it to look cookie cutter, you know, like, oh, here's another ghost adventure show. Here's another ghost hunter show. You know, they didn't really want it to look like that. So they decided on the format that we got now. You'll see the format.
Bye, She-Beast. Do our best. Stay safe.
What, she be leaving?
Yeah. She's off the Bible study, she said.
Off the Bible study. All right. Seen Bigfoot in Tennessee and Florida. Red Dog says he's seen them in Tennessee and Florida. Coon and Fox make some weird. Oh, I know. Listen. I know what animals sound like. I'm a behavior specialist. Just what I do, man. You know, there's not an animal in the woods that can make a noise that I haven't heard. You know, I've heard foxes stub their toes, and you know, I've heard it all, everything. I know exactly what. You know, this is a chatter, and there's phonetics to it. Okay. But it's hard to make out because it's never long enough. You know what I'm saying? Ever heard a mouse fart? Yep, sure have. Heard one fart when I fed it to a python one time.
Hey, Daniel Boone Sterling. All we've got up there now is just a little bio, little intro video of me. I was talking about my first paranormal experience, but we got pieces put together of that first investigation we did, and we're getting it together, and it'll be up soon.
Have you heard an owl clack? Yep, I've heard them all, man. I've heard everything.
Trying to make a snile.
Snile.
I know what you meant.
Smile. Nice. Looking forward to it. Yep. All right. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, we've had that channel for a while. The Unexplained University for a while. I've been, promoting that channel for a very long time. I just needed to find the right person to run that channel. I can't run both channels, and like I said before, the Unexplained University isn't mine. That's not my channel. I own it, yes. What are you doing?
I accidentally touched something.
Oh, so go away. Just click right there. I'll click right here. Outdoor University owns it. It's the parent company. But it's Mike's channel. So, and he decides what he wants to do with it.
Sorry, DA, you're going to be waiting a while.
Heard a woodchuck. Have I heard a woodchuck chuck? If a woodchuck could chuck wood. Have you ever used an injured rabbit or deer call to bring them in closer? No, but I've done it for coyotes. I actually have a Predator 4000. Love it. It's actually a good game call if you guys don't know. If you have a choice. That was a quick head break. Wash your hands. Yeah. I don't mess around in there, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't mess. Look, man, my lady goes in there, dude. She'll stay in there for like 4 or 5 hours in the shower. I had to put a bigger hot water tank in here. She's like, "Well, we're not hot water." I said, "What do you mean? There's a 40-gallon hot water tank in there." She's like, see, she just said, "Who's in the damn bathroom?" You know,
think,
Mr. Anderson's back there.
would there be any copyright issues to play this Peter Pan peanut butter commercial from 1986?
Probably not.
Okay.
Probably wouldn't be. You know.
Start your lunch. I'll be right back.
Oh, I remember that. I remember that. I remember that now that you said that.
Like I said, sometimes I can't remember what happened a week or two ago, but I can remember that stupid commercial from when I was like 10 years old.
The cave is
People
going
marketing sure know
to
how
be tough
Know how to get you. Don't they?
nut to crack. I agree that cave is going to be a tough nut to crack, and I'm trying to be careful with it. I'm not just going to go in there and rambo the cave because I could screw this research area up. There's a possibility. Okay. We have seen physical aggression from them, but how far they're going to take that, I don't know. Will they leave the area? Maybe. I don't know. So we got to really try to figure that out. Do you have any thoughts on blasting the Sierra sounds? I'm not real big on call blasting, but if you guys want to, we can call blast it, but I'm not real big. Do you get the sense of dread or danger when you're dealing with these things? Hell yeah, dude, I've been busted in the face, man. Twice.
And the logs keep getting bigger.
I'm like this, bro. I mean, I'm looking around the whole time, man, waiting for something. I'm waiting for the day they throw a big old rock. You know? Is a cave below high water mark? Oh, no. Oh, man. We don't even get high water over there. There's no flooding over there. We're in Ohio. We don't have that issue. I mean, we got to have like 100 months of rain to flood around here. Maybe on the geo site, try call blasting. Yeah, we could do that. You know, we could definitely do that. You know, I stayed up all night, the hunt over and over. It was the best hunt ever. All right, pork and beans. I answered that, didn't I? Did you get a sense of dread? Yeah, I do. I mean, I definitely get a sense of dread. I mean, you know, Chris, is the cave high below the watermark? I answered that. Maybe on the new geosite call blasting, I answered that. Do you think the call blasting is needed? I don't think so, man. I mean, we just got a Sasquatch on film. Believe it or not, 5 times. I know how many times I got him, but I'm waiting to see who can find him all. 5. You heard it here first. 5. 5 different times I got that thing walking, trying to find me. Well, the first time, that 14 one, he knew where I was at. I think he just happened to be crossing the trail, and I just happened to look over there. You know, strategy last night was awesome. Yep. The whooping sounds better than the wood knocks. Yep. I agree, you know. Agreed. I don't think that the call blast, I mean, it's up to you guys. You know, what are you going to, you know, if you want to call blast out there, I think it's a bad idea because we haven't been doing it at Whistler's. Now, the geo site, you know, there's going to be more room, for, you know, to incorporate all your guys' idea at the geo site. The whole gifting thing, all of that, because I can't use the aggressor format there. This woman's not going to go for it. She's going to kick me off her land. You know what I'm saying? She's not going to go for it. So we have no choice but to go in there, you know, like that, you know? You're right on my clan. Why do call blasting? I mean, we can if you want. I mean, it's up to you guys, you know? Find piles of rocks, ammo stash. Yeah. Yeah, that was weird. They put that pile of rocks right in the path. Right in the path. I'm interested to see what that feather and those rocks I stuck on that grave's going to do. You know? That's what I want to know. Nope, can't go Rambo on the geo site. You know what I'm saying? Can't do that. You know, I got to go Bob Ross on the geosite. You know, happy little trees, happy little Bigfoots. Bob Ross, I said. Correct me sometimes, you know. Get me some coffee here. I love my mug. Mikey comes over trying to show me up on the mug, bro. You got to get a ghost mug.
I can't show that mug up.
Yeah, you can't. This is a hard one.
Yeah.
You know, unless you got a ghost mug.
I'm gonna find something. I'll find my own happy custom place with a mug.
There you go. There you go.
This was just opportunity.
Yeah.
This little witch mug.
Charles, when you are going to go back and check those rocks, probably on the next hunt, we're going to go back and check that out on the next hunt, you know?
Unstack them and make another stack out of them.
Or do something different or see if they moved them. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm curious, you know? See if they reply to them rocks you kicked over. I did kick them over too. I was like, boom. Like the rocks up higher. Yep. I did. The bluebird feather. Yep, I believe it was. Yeah, it was a blue jay. It was a blue jay's tail feather. That's exactly what it was. So, you know. All right, guys. Anyways, it's 10:30. It's time to get the day started here at Outdoor University. We got some things to do for the Unexplained University. So, you know, that's just the way it is. You know. So, anyways, I need you guys to remember one thing. You know, the children of this country are extremely, well, not just the country, the world, are extremely important. They are the ones that are going to be our future lawmakers, our future judges, our future lawyers, our future doctors. And investing a little bit of time in these kids and getting them in the outdoors and teaching them respect for nature, respect for themselves, and respect for others is a very important thing here at Outdoor University. You know, just by taking a kid fishing, you know, you show them that you're interested in their future. And that is everything to a child. I can't explain that enough. So if you guys haven't had a chance to take a kid fishing, maybe it's a neighbor kid, maybe it's a kid down the street, you just see him walking around by himself, you know, go over there, approach the parents, see if, you know, take them fishing to the local pond or something. I'm sure there's a park with a little pond. So, you know, hook a line of bluegill, you know, catch them bluegill, you know, take kid fishing. If you have not had a chance to thank a vet, Mikey, thank you.
My pleasure.
Please do that today. Okay. Small carbon footprint, guys. All right. You're right. I got to get to church, and that's why I'm ending this. I'm Charles Mills with Outdoor University.
Mike Tornicasa here.
With the Unexplained University. Newbies. Remember, small carbon footprint. I'm with Outdoor University. I'm Charles Mills, and I love every single one of you guys. Remember, I will see you Sunday for Bigfoot and Coffee.